Hi, my beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. If you are new, welcome. I'm so glad to have you, and if you are returning, it means the world to me to have you here again. All right, so we are going to do past, present, future. All right, I haven't done one of these readings in a while, so I'm actually really excited. I'm trying to see what deck I was going to use. I think I'm going to use this and I'm going to clarify with that one. All right, so we're going to do past, present, and future energy. If you are not yet subscribed and you enjoy this reading, feel free to subscribe and make sure that you hit the notification bell on, because from this point forward, I actually do polls where you guys choose the reading that you guys have for the month ahead or the week ahead. So if you have the notification bell, you can participate in choosing your readings. All right, so let's see. All of the readings are $14 off. So if you would like to, okay, I see something. All of the readings are $14 off for the end of February. So if you see this before February, feel free to use or to take advantage of that sale. All right, let's get some present energy. Let's get some present energy. Whoa. Interesting, because I don't like going into the past, and we got one message for the past. But we're going to clarify. And let's get some future energy for Scorpio. Whoa. Ooh. Things are looking good in the future. But one thing is that you already have, I'm going to do 4, might as well. Is you already have everything you need for things to be good in the future. So you have to realize that it's already within you. What you focus on now is going to manifest, especially for the next 10 months. The 9, oh, wow. Wow, okay. And then past, more energy for the past. Aw, you guys are such cute little Scorpios. You guys, aw, let me see, past energy for Scorpio. Okay, yeah, you're coming out of a time where from the past you were definitely very judgmental on yourself. You had a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. So let's see, we have the 10 of Swords, right? The 10 of Swords, it talks about just, I mean, if you look at that, look at all these, it's an ultimate betrayal, whether it's, you know, self-sabotage and you ultimately self-sabotaging yourself, or it was somebody who had betrayed you and put you into, you know, one of the worst forms of yourself. You could have lost somebody, you could have been in a horrible relationship that ended horribly, but whatever this was in your past, it definitely pushed you through a rebirth. That some of you, you didn't think you were going to be able to get over this, or you didn't think you were ever going to be the same after you experienced it. I definitely don't think you were the same, but I think that you became a better person after experiencing this. So then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is you, and it looks like you are leveling up as we go from the past to the future. You're definitely leveling up because you're coming in as the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups here. So I do feel like for some of you, you had to really take some time to really nurture yourself when you weren't maybe able to focus too much on your career and your path, because it was like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this person needs some food, they need some water, they need some self-care, they need some meditation, they need some healing crystals, some healing baths. But money does not seem, you know, when something really important happens, money can quickly become the last thing that's important to us. And especially when we're going through these moments where we feel so weak that we don't even want to eat, or we want to completely go into isolation and isolate ourselves from people. So I definitely feel like you needed some time to just kind of get over this, some time to sulk, some time to just take it in. And you did that. You put a lot of time into yourself, a lot of effort. You know, there's this energy where in the past, being around water was very beneficial for you. So me, I am a water sign, but I live in Canada. So where am I going to go into the water? Nowhere. So I literally go and have a bath every single night. There are some days I have 2 baths, but there is never a day where I do not have a bath. And it is because whatever element you are in, to surround yourself in that element is you being in your ultimate, you know, home. That is another version of your home. So you being around water, I see you also manifesting things using water in your manifestations, right? Some people do, there's this candle magic, there's all different forms, but for you, it's water. You can really manifest in water. So say you're having a bath, why don't you do manifestations? Why don't you do affirmations? Why don't you visualize what it is that you see yourself having in the future? Which, if you guys aren't aware, your future looks damn bright and beautiful. Your future is something that I mean, wow, I didn't even realize you had that card too. Okay. So back to the past, judgment. Some of you guys, you felt like you were being judged, or you were being your own harshest critic, right? That is one thing about Scorpios. I feel like a lot of the times we tend to judge ourselves very, very harshly. And, you know, sometimes we want to be perfectionists, but you can't always be a perfectionist. Sometimes it's better just to get the job done than to spend an extra 2 hours, weeks, months trying to perfect it. Get it done and perfect things on the way. You know, you can't put out every piece of work that you've ever done perfect. So you guys might have even gotten over a heartbreak or a past love that you never thought you were going to get over. Or it was the fact that whatever scar that person had placed on you, whether they cheated on you, so you had a fear that every relationship prior to that they were going to cheat on you. Maybe your family member abandoned you. A lot of Scorpios deal with, you know, not having the most amazing upbringing, having problems when it comes to the relationships that they have with their parents. So for some of you, this could have been, you know, abandonment issues from your family, whatever the case may be. It looks like you're moving out of that and you're learning to love yourself. If those people couldn't love you, then so be it. They missed out on a chance to love somebody as wonderful as you. Are you kidding me? Look at yourself in the mirror and remind yourself how amazing you are. Seriously, you guys, all of you, each and every one of you has the most amazing energy, the most amazing gift. And yes, sometimes you forget that. We all do. But today, we're going to bring that back. We're going to help you remember who it is that you truly are, and that nobody has the power to have any effect on you unless you allow them to. So I think that you are coming into this energy where you're taking your power back and you're stepping into this realization where you're becoming the most powerful form. You're becoming the most powerful version of yourself. It's very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful energy. I'm going to pull some overall energies and just see what else we can get from the past, if there's anything else we need to pull. All right. I just realized, because you guys are always a week ahead, because I always do your readings each week. Well, I'm starting to. So, one sec. Because everybody else is still getting their, well, the ones that I was intuitively picked, they're still getting their intimate reading. So for you guys, I just saw a flash in my head inside your person's mind. So your extended reading is going to be everything that your person is not telling you, everything that's hidden, what they truly feel, what they truly think, everything that is inside their mind that you're not able to see or that you haven't heard is what we're going to talk about, whether this is a new person, a person you've been dating for a long time. So we're going to do some sneak peeks at the end of this reading, and the link will be in the description box. So that is just so you know what your extended is going to be, because I hadn't realized that, okay. So show me some more energy from the past, from Scorpio's past. Show me some more energy from Scorpio's past. And if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, follow me. I'm under Arcana Priestess. And between TikTok and Instagram, you will get at least one message a day. TikTok, I try to do every day, and Instagram, there's horoscopes, daily messages, as well as giveaways. So we have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you walked away. You walked away from what was no longer serving you. You guys, I just feel like proud. There's this energy of proud, and it's been like a couple weeks that I felt this for you guys. It's so powerful. It's like you guys are coming into your own in a way that you've always wanted to, right? You may have looked at people. I see you like looking at other people, like wishing you had this or that, but you didn't realize that you already were that. You already were that. Some of you, it's the hardest lessons that you've ever learned that you're going to share with other people, and that is what is going to help you to find your purpose, your path. It may be that through sharing that message, somebody reaches out to you with an idea, or, you know, ends up telling you about themselves, and through what it is that they tell you that they do, you end up, you know, having this like aha moment that that's exactly what my purpose is supposed to be. I feel like if you haven't already found your purpose, you're going to find it in the most unexpected way. And your message there is say yes. Say yes, because you never know what an opportunity is going to take you towards. Every opportunity I've ever said yes to always takes me to another opportunity that takes me to another opportunity and another opportunity. And you never know. Through one door, there could be your life's plan completely right through that door. You have no idea. So I think that we're done. I think that we're done with the past. And we're going to go into your present. So with your present energy, we have the Magician here. You know, the one common theme in past, present, future, and it's always been your theme, is that the only person that can stop you, Scorpio, is you. The only person that can get in your way, the only person that could say no to you is you. So if you believe you can, Scorpio, you can. And you can in a way, like Kris Jenner is a Scorpio. Some of you guys, you're like, oh, I don't like them, whatever. But it doesn't matter if you like the Kardashians or not. You have to respect how one person could make their whole entire family millionaires. That's amazing. To make yourself a millionaire, you know how many people can barely do that, let alone to make your whole entire family that much money? That is the power that a Scorpio holds. That is the power that is within each and every one of you right now, just waiting for that moment where you're ready to discover it, right? And if you haven't now, that's okay, because you know what? It takes a lot. When you get into that energy, there's so many responsibilities that come with it, and we have to go through lessons to be ready to get there. So if you're not ready, if you're not there, it's because you're not ready, and you're on your way. You're on your way. So we have the Magician. I love this past, present, future. I love it. Any other spreads you guys are interested in me doing, of course, leave a comment. So we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. Double sevens. Seven of Wands is actually placed right above the Seven of Swords here. So I do feel like you are in this mode, like you're in the middle. It's literally in the middle. It's like, okay, this was like me. Like if I can relate it to myself, what I see here is me at my most unevolved version. I thought the whole world was against me. I had so much anger in me from my childhood and all the things that I had experienced, and I never saw the bright side of anything. Then I started to become spiritual, and I started to slowly be like, you know, everything actually does happen for a reason. I started to get more positive. I still had my doubts. I still had my angry moments, but there was a bright side at the end of the tunnel. There was a bright side, and I was slowly starting to see it, and I was slowly starting to become a bigger voice. My voice was bigger than that voice that was telling me that I can't. And then now I'm in this energy where I am completely aligned. And of course, I have to do my work every single day, because there's spiritual work that you're going to have to do regardless. You're never going to be completely healed. There's always going to be more lessons that you have to learn. But there's nothing in this world that can stop me. There's nothing in this world that can get to me. When I was here, though, the smallest little thing could ruin my whole entire day, my whole entire week. Chip a nail? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm telling you, it was the lowest of the low. And that's why people judge Scorpios, is because maybe they see them at the most unevolved version. But as bad as it gets when Scorpio's at their low is as high as it can get when they're at their high. It is almost like two different people. So you guys are on your way, because right now you're in the middle of that transition, creeping up to here. I almost see 3 little feet creeping into this side. I love this. I love this reading. Okay, so you're no longer caged. You're no longer caged because you realize the only thing that was keeping you caged was yourself. So the Magician, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. What do we see here? we see you realizing that you can manifest things, right? Life isn't what gets thrown at you, it's how you react to what gets thrown at you. So you're realizing that there's different ways around certain things, right? Just because your mom decided to have you grow up in a small town doesn't mean that you have to live in that small town forever. If you save up your money, you can get out of that small town. You've always wanted to live in New York, save your money, go to New York, go to LA, go to the Bahamas, wherever it is that you've always wanted to go. You have the ability. You just have to plan and make it go from a dream to reality. And once you start actually putting it into steps, it becomes a lot easier. Once you act, there's so many things that I literally at one point would have thought were impossible, but then I write them down and I see the steps and I'm like, it's that easy. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's not. Of course, it's not always going to be easy, but it's possible. Even in the word impossible is possible. So 7 of Wands, a lot of things are going to be coming towards you, right? Because especially if you're in this energy where you're coming towards the most successful, happiest time of your life, of course, when you get that close, it's like weeds. I'm like seeing somebody that is like, because I see this at the bottom of the deck, which is the 9 of Wands. And it's a very creepy card, to be completely honest. It's like temptation, like come over here in this fear-based energy where you're not able to push forward because you're afraid of success, you're afraid of what people will think, you're afraid that people are going to think you're different, you're afraid of failure, right? It's like come over to that dark side, right? That is the underlying energy here, but underneath this is the 8 of Cups, so you're walking away from that. And if you don't choose to on your own, is the Tower, which means there ain't going to be no choice. You're going to be walking away from it. You're going to be forced away from it. So what I'm seeing is like all of these things. It's like even like quicksand when all of a sudden you're like sinking, right? I'm just kind of like seeing that energy. Or what was it in Alice in Wonderland? There's this movie where there's like the trees are like attacking her all of a sudden and she has to like run through them. I don't remember what movie that was, but I'm just seeing that there's going to be things that are going to be thrown your way, and the closer you get, the more things are going to be thrown your way, the more tests are going to be thrown your way. So just know that you absolutely, with the Magician, are you kidding me? You have the wand, so you're using your hands, but you need to realize that it's not always about the physical. Sometimes you got to manifest things in your mind. Remove it, right? Why are you pushing through these fields when you have a wand that can zap them away? What is the wand? It's your mind. It's how what we think becomes reality. And the thing is it seems so simple, right? What you think becomes reality. How could it be that easy? If it's that easy, why isn't everybody doing it? Because everybody thinks if it's that easy, it wouldn't work. If it's that easy, why, you know what I mean? I honestly think that that's the trick, is that it actually is that easy. But we think that that there has to be something else, right? It doesn't add up. It can't be that easy. It is. 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords. You have many people that are going to be celebrating you and your success here, but you have a close-knit circle of people that you can trust. And unfortunately, honey, I do see that there's one of those people that you are not going to want to have in your crowd for very long. Somebody is going to be, it's almost like the snake in their grass is going to be revealed here. There's somebody around you that wants something from you, and I do not like this energy. Little Red Riding Hood. I do not know why I'm getting all of these cartoon, childlike stories right now. Honestly, childlike energy reminds me of finding the soul path that you always had as a child, but forgot as you got older. So some of you guys, that's the case here. But it's like the wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. Somebody wants what you have. Somebody is, what is it, a wolf in sheep's clothing? There's somebody that is around you that as soon as you get to a higher, they're okay with you now that you're on the same level as them. But as soon as you get to a higher level than them, or you become on a higher level, they're going to switch up. One thing I'm going to tell you guys from my story, if you want to skip this part, that's perfectly fine. But one thing I read that changed my life was you are the 5 people you hang around with. I took a look at the 5 people that I hang around with the most. It was only 5 because I don't hang out with that many people. And I saw them and I saw the patterns and I saw how I was them. and how they were me. And I started analyzing the conversations that we would have and how negative all of it was. And so I had to isolate myself, and I isolated myself for a whole year. And that was the year that I started this channel, the year that my life really started. And I isolated myself from those people because as I evolved, those people weren't evolving. Not everybody is going to be able to go to the next version of your life. If any, you may be lucky if you can take one person. Usually every level of our life is going to involve a better version of ourselves. Involve us leaving behind certain individuals in order to find ones that are more aligned with us. It's when we hold on and attach as fixed signs that we're very good at doing that we kind of end up in this limbo mood, right? Where you don't want to be in the present forever. You want to eventually get to the things that are waiting for you in the future. So you're going to find that there's somebody that is, not wanting good things for you, who doesn't truly have your best intentions when it doesn't, fit them. So let's see, any other messages that we need from the present for Scorpio? Any other messages that we need in the present for Scorpio? Any other messages? The Six of Cups. So some of you guys, you're going to get love, career, finance, all of it at once. It's interesting how so far we have the 8 and the 6 of Cups is your extra message here. But I do feel like for some of you, this is also somebody seeing you come into a new love, right? In the past, what were we talking about? You're releasing that person. You're releasing whatever hold that person or whatever they did had on you. And now in the very present moment, my passion really comes through when I read for you guys. I've even thought of doing a channel that's just dedicated to Scorpios because I don't know what it is about the Scorpio reads, but it is so full of passion and I never think of it in the form of my own life. Like I actually, one time I went back and I watched the Scorpio reading and it resonated with me. And I said I was going to do that more often, but I never did. So, maybe this one would resonate. I don't know. I'd have to go over because as I say things, I honestly forget them as soon as it just comes through me. Like I don't even know where it comes from. But I just wanted to just take a moment quickly because the way that I feel during these readings and all the readings I do for you guys is so amazing. And if you guys didn't come and watch these readings and book personal readings and all of the stuff that you guys do, the extendeds, I wouldn't be able to do this. And this is the thing that makes me the happiest. And I love you guys so very much for every like, every share, every comment. I just want you guys to know how much I truly appreciate you guys for showing up. There's no other sign that shows up the way that you guys show up. And that's why, even if I don't have the energy to do all of the signs in a week, I try to always get your guys' reading done. So I love you guys so much. And a quick message actually is I might actually be able to get that Taurus Scorpio reading back. I'm talking to somebody right now who can apparently retrieve it. So I might get it back, but I'm still going to do another one for Scorpio and Taurus just because it was live and there was so much interruption. So I do truly feel like I'm going to do another one, but if I can get that one up, keep your notifications on to be able to see it because that'd be so exciting. But back to this, 6 of Cups. It's like also that childlike energy because as a child, you believe that you are a superhero or you can be friends with Spider-Man or, your imagination is limitless. It's only when you get older and there's all these blockages because of reality or whatever the case may be. I don't want to say reality, but maybe your reality in that moment creates blockages on you. So we forget that we once thought that we were capable of doing anything. And with the 6 of Cups, it's remember. Some of you, I'm hearing Lion King, remember who you are. I don't know what's going on here with this 6 of Cups and this childlike energy because every single Disney movie has come out in, you know what it is? It's this deck. Because this deck reminds me 1000% of a Disney movie. And thank you for I'm not going to say names, but one of you guys had purchased this deck for me. And for those of you guys who are unaware, I do have a wish list in the description box below. So if you do intend to purchase or you've already done, thank you. I just want to say that I appreciate you. But Six of Cups, it's like nostalgia, right? It's you going back to that energy where, and it's touching the Magician where absolutely you can do whatever it is that you truly want. But some of you guys, it's about going back to your hometown. If you don't live in your hometown, sometimes we accomplish so many things. I think I even said something about moving from your home or having a small hometown, but realizing that you can save the money and go and get live in LA, live in the Bahamas, wherever it is that you want, right? So it's like some of you guys need to go back to your hometown and remember who you were when you were there, what you had when you were there, and feel that energy, right? Even if you absolutely hate going back there, that would be even better because that's going to make you appreciate what you have right now. And it's true, until you appreciate what you have, you can't get anything more. So, future, we have the Sun, the Nine of Wands. Oh, sorry, the Nine of Pentacles. I was like, the Nine of Wands. We already pulled the Nine of Wands, didn't we? It's at the bottom of the deck. So the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. So you have the 9 and the 10. And the funny thing is the 9 is on top of the 10. And then a fifth one came out, which is the 10 of Wands here. So 10 of Wands, the only thing in the future that you're going to have to worry about is having too much on your shoulder, is accomplishing too much things. Because one thing that happens is you achieve something that you never thought possible, which makes you realize, oh my God, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do this. I actually can do this. And I can actually do this too. And then all of a sudden you have all these ideas that you want to do and you're working a little bit on this, working a little bit on that. You have so many projects going at the same time and it's just like, whoa, center, right? Find that center. Find that center within yourself. So the only thing that you're going to really have to worry about in the future is also, I think it may also be because, especially if you're like an entrepreneur, you don't delegate tasks. You can't do everything yourself. You can't. You cannot. I even take less readings a month because I don't want to hire somebody to do, obviously nobody could do the readings, but there are other little day-to-day aspects in this business that I could hire somebody to do, but this is my baby and you guys are my babies. So I don't want anybody doing my customer service or doing, I don't. Any other business, yes, but this one, no. So some of you guys, that may be the feeling that you have where it's like you are trying to do everything, but your business is growing and things are growing. And it's like, you can only do so much. You are one person. You have to learn to delegate tasks because there's a worry of overworking yourself. And if this is related to relationships or related to people, then the worry is about taking on problems that are not your own. You cannot save everybody. You cannot be there for everybody, especially with the amount of money you're going to be making. Just because you're in a financially amazing position does not mean that you're that your duty is to take care of everybody else. Like, yes, you can offer people help, but that doesn't mean that you're going to continuously, because I do feel like there's somebody that's going to take advantage of the financial abundance that's coming towards you. And that person's never going to grow if they feel like you're always there to, get them out of any situation. So that's the thing that you need to worry about. But otherwise, look at your future, baby. You have the freaking Sun, the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles, which is showing me that everything that you're focusing on, everything that you visioned for yourself, you're going to make possible. Yes, you are going to have a family. Yes, some of you guys are going to have lots of animals here. Beautiful, beautiful animals. I feel that you guys are going to have the most beautiful hair. Like, oh my gosh, if you're having any hair problems, know that your hair is going to grow so long and it is going to grow so beautiful. You guys are going to make so much money, and the way that it's like effortlessly. effortlessly, the money is going to come. It is going to come by doing things that you are so passionate about, things that don't even feel like work, and it is going to come very quickly, and it is going to come very, very consistently and in big amounts. I do feel like this is where you're going to be able to quickly project how much money you can make, because it's just going to get like each month, it's not going to be like, oh, this is a good month, this is a not good month. It's going to be like this month it gets better and better and better, and you're going to continue to progress. With the sun, some of you guys are going to be seen worldwide. This could be blowing up, right? I think I've only said that like 3 times in my readings, but actually with this energy, it is about like kind of like having that video that went viral, whether that you want to be famous or not. It's that your work is going to be noticed. Your work is going to be seen by people that are all over the world. So whatever it is that you do, if you have a product that you've been selling, say in the US, maybe you're going to open it up to Canada and worldwide. Or you have, what was the other thing that I was going to say? Whatever you have is going to be taken to the next level. And if you have an idea in the present, in the future, it's something that is going to bring generational wealth to you and those around you. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Some of you guys have a son. You are going to make so much money. You're not even going to have to worry. Like I see you having, some of you are going to have a, wow. Some of you are going to have $1 million in a trust fund for your child before you even have a child. Now that's goals. If you have $1 million in a trust fund for a child before you even have a child, imagine what else you've purchased or you've saved for at that point. You're going to find your match with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys, though, you have to travel to find this person. Others of you, this is somebody who, you know, you haven't truly met yet with this energy. The Two of Wands, I do feel like this, some of you guys, this is somebody who you know right now. You're coming into partnership with this type of individual. But they could be at a distance with you with the Sun here. It's that they're at a distance, or this person is going to be a different cultural background. They may visit your country, you may visit their country, but for the majority of you, I'm not 100% sure that you know this person as of right now, but if you do, then in the extended, we're going to find out all about that person, everything that you need to know about that person and what they truly think, what their true intentions are, where they see this going, and all of that information. So that's also going to be related to the person that you're dealing with, or the person that's on your mind for the extended. So let's get an overall energy for the future. Let's get one overall energy. I do feel like, maybe not. Let's see. Overall energy. Because it's one, I'm like, maybe it should just fall out on its own. Overall energy for the future for Scorpio, please. The Hermit. So like I said, you're going to have to take some time, because the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, you know, it's really about taking time and being very present and making sure that you are taking as much time to put into yourself, that you are into this business, or that you are into this new love that makes you feel greater than you've ever felt before, whatever the case is here. So the signs that are coming out, I actually haven't done that in a very long time. So we have Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, we have Scorpio, double Scorpio energy, so we have the most Scorpio of anything, but then we also have Leo and Virgo here, but we have all the signs. Those are just the ones that are the main energies that I am sensing. But the other message I'm getting from this Hermit is the answers are already within you. The answers are already within you. You're going to learn to trust your intuition a lot more in the future. I do see you doing that, and you guys are going to become very spiritual. Some of you have gifts that right now that you are working on developing. They're going to be completely developed. Some of you guys are going to make a career out of your spirituality, and others of you here, it's just that you guys are going to be in this sense where you're not going to be needing to watch readings. You're going to be able to 100% trust your intuition on any situation going on in your life, and know that what your intuition is telling you is indeed the reality of the situation. So that is what I have for you, Scorpios. I love this reading. If you want a personal reading, they are $14 off for the rest of February. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Feel free to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe if you would like to be part of the bonus readings. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok if you want to see daily messages. I'm under Arcana Priestess. And other than that, we're going to go into the extended. So I'm going to show you a little sneak peek. For those of you that are in relationships or you have somebody on your mind, we're going to get right inside that person's mind. And you guys know how I like to. We're Scorpio, so we like to see everything. So we're going to really get into that in the extended. We're going to show you the sneak peek. Link will be in the description box below. I love you guys so much, so very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed giving you this reading. The best thing is that with this lover, are you kidding me, you guys? Look what's underneath the lovers. This is such a beautiful spread. I don't think you're aware, like you are so clueless to the powers that you have, but everyone around you